Well, we want to say congratulations on your success first and foremost.
Thank you.
It's rising, rising, and rising. You mentioned earlier that you felt like Jay was kind of meticulous. He was, he kind of thought things through and his choices in the way that he moved. What are your thoughts on his marriage? Do you feel like that was love maybe? Or do you feel like that was maybe a meticulous move for his success in moving up in his world? Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I don't know too much about the entertainment side. I just think that was the best match for the entertainment.
Any man?
Well, nah. It's quite a few more before her.
Quite a few more.
Yeah, it's a lot more before her. Skipped over Maya. Maya got away.
And I say that because, the internet, the internet gonna do the math.
Right.
And the math don't be mathing when it comes to that age.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I
think that was he needed that.
$1 billion.
Huh?
I'm just saying when she talk about age is $1 billion.
Hers wasn't at the time.
Oh, you
so I guess it was a good look for both of them.
The only person that could probably have this conversation with him is probably Beyonce.
And why you think by now she ain't say that? But Jay, who is this DeHaven? You understand what I'm saying?
Probably now.
You understand? She has to be like, who is this DeHaven? Because this shit he throwing up is facts.
Right.
When DeHaven opened up about Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
When DeHaven spoke out about Jay-Z and Beyoncé, the internet went wild. He didn't offer mere hints or vague suggestions. He made bold statements that had everyone questioning the reality behind one of the most iconic power couples in entertainment. His words were blunt, unapologetic, and full of implications regarding their marriage, their personal lives, and even their connection to Sean Diddy Combs. It wasn't just gossip, it was an explosive revelation.
You do know his family. I see it. You do know this. You do hold this. So how could all of this, I don't know what women's place be now.
Right.
But you can't hide this. I'm quite sure she went in the bathroom and looked at this shit and been like, man, the fuck?
Right.
You know how girls talk. Girls talk like that, right? You think Kelly ain't say, girl, look, B, you see this guy right here?
Yeah.
And he kind of handsome and cute too, look. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nah, man.
Yeah, I agree. Like as a good wife, you're going to want to know information, not only just to know it, but to protect. Right. At the end of the day, like when you marry, like your spouse is your first line of defense to advise and to whatever. So yeah, if it's like nothing has been said yet, that would be weird because it's
and be honest, a nigga shut you down and be like, stay out of nigga shit, stay off that street shit. Just because you his wife.
Yeah, but they've been married for a long time, and this is big.
She said it like it's gonna nag her to death.
No, like it'd be different if like they wasn't married, or maybe they just fresh, or maybe he was still in that life.
Right,
but. Nah.
But this has been going on for years. So she been knowing. When she saw the YouTube, she probably was like, who this? When I was looking, then it really did look like I was just an angry, disjointed guy, whatever. Listen, and he brushed it off. But as this shit keep growing and shit keep getting more facts, and she steady like, wait a minute.
And if he's still on that, don't worry about it, that would make me concerned. Like,
exactly.
What?
Like,
nah. It gotta be something. If you telling me not to worry about it and you're not just telling me like, hey man, this is what it is. That leaves concern.
DeHaven, a name that may not be familiar to everyone, has deep ties to Jay-Z. He's the type of person who knows the secrets, often because he may have played a role in uncovering them. Over the years, DeHaven has become increasingly outspoken about his issues, and this time he didn't hold back. He openly discussed how Jay-Z's calculated decisions, including his marriage to Beyonce, might have been more about strategy than love. It raises the question how much of what we see is authentic and how much is a carefully crafted facade.
The other freedom I see in the album is just a freedom for couples who have gone through something.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's almost a cliche, the celebrity couple, they get together, they break up, I'm like, well, who else are they gonna go out with? But for some reason, you took an unprecedented stand to fight for this marriage. I mean, to fight for it and to put it all out there. What is it about this marriage that's so special that you would fight this hard to save it?
Well, it's my soulmate. It's the person I love, you know. And you can be in love with someone. You can love someone and and if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools to move forward, then you're gonna have complications, period. And if you can either address it or you could pretend until it blows up at some point. And, you know, for us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome. You see, you know, to break that cycle. For black men and women, you know, to see a different outcome. Like you were saying, it's not this celebrity couple. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
That's beautiful.
Like real people.
Yeah. What advice would you have for men who have caused pain in marriages? I mean, it's easy. I mean, somebody like
beautiful. You know, in our case,
that's a level of strength really on both sides. I mean, if the shoe had been on the other foot, you know, if the transgressions had been on her side, do you think you would be able to be as forgiving of her as she was of you?
I hope. Again, because I love her the same way. No matter what side, I love her the same way. I pray that I will, because her strength and her, you know, man, is the strongest woman I know. Like her and my mother, they battling for number one.
Beautiful. I just want to say to you, you are blazing a trail, you know, for a lot of us to follow. You know, financially, culturally, you know, the idea of confession could save so much pain and suffering in politics and every place else. I honor you. You know, one of the guys said, you know, just make sure to ask him before he leaves, you know, is he in the Illuminati? And I said, no, I'm not going to ask that, but are you?
I'm in the new Illuminati.
Let's give it up for Sean Jay-Z Carter. Guest on the Man Jones Show.
Let's break this down. When asked about Jay-Z's marriage to Beyonce, DeHaven didn't hold back. He recognized Jay-Z's meticulous nature, his ability to think ahead, and his talent for making decisions that serve his brand and empire. But then he dropped a bombshell. Was this marriage just another strategic move? According to DeHaven, it seems the union between Jay-Z and Beyoncé wasn't solely about love. It was about power, influence, and billion-dollar optics. And for fans who've long seen them as the ultimate relationship goals, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Another tape of me out there. I just don't know where it's going to pop up.
Tape. So there's a video circulating out there. I seen it today, actually. Which you speaking?
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Say it again.
I'm on a Diddy tape.
Which one? What?
That person I was just speaking of. I was there with him.
So she's saying that she was on a Diddy tape. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the video. Also, I want to say this too. Shout out to all the blogs who've been reposting my video. Let me tell you, this wasn't supposed to start out as like an expose of Jaguar Wright and her many lies. This originally was all like, hey, I remember she said she was a victim of Jay-Z, and so I started bringing up some old content where she claims to be a victim of Jay-Z. And like you'll see in this video, she claims to be on tape with Sean Carter, not Trevor Green.
That Star is trying to convince all of you to run with about me saying that Sean Carter did that to me. That wasn't Sean Carter. The man that did that to me, his name was Trevor Green. He was Jamaican.
But you said Sean Carter in the video.
No, I did not.
That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Sean Carter, Jay-Z himself. Let's go ahead and get it.
I seen, I think on Facebook, you know, you were talking about you attended a couple of Diddy's parties.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate just a little bit if you can, or you want to go deep? Go deep. Shit.
I mean, I went to be nosy and I went to go make sure that my workers were working. I kept people in those parties. I still got people that go to Diddy parties. People keep forgetting I was a dominatrix. People keep forgetting I'm a sex worker. I do find probable cause. People keep forgetting. I had my own book. I just wasn't trying to Heidi Fleiss it.
I didn't finish college, and my parents are very upset about that because they ended up paying back that loan. However, I don't think I need a degree to figure out something is wrong with this picture. First, you're admitting to being a madam. Secondly, you're admitting to basically ushering people in from your black book to these Diddy parties where illegal activity was going on. Oh, Jack, you going to jail.
And be in certain places, which gave me the reason to keep people on my list. At my table.
DeHaven didn't stop there. He made an intriguing point about Jay-Z's past relationships, subtly suggesting that Beyonce might not have been the only one who could have stood by his side. He even mentioned Maya, implying that there were other women who came before Beyonce in Jay-Z's life. And here's where it gets even messier. According to DeHaven, the timeline of Jay-Z's and Beyonce's relationship doesn't quite add up. Frankly, he pointed out how quickly the internet is to do the math. And when it comes to J and B's story, the numbers don't seem to match. Bold statement, right?
A TV system that cost $150,000.
You know what I was going to ask you, Jack? How the hell do you know all this stuff? Is that how?
For really expensive things, we know that our property.
Let me show you a little something that I don't show most people.
Consider dropping the bond amount from $20,000 each count.
Lovely timepiece, isn't it?
But given that Turner has been charged.
Yeah, lovely.
Hold on, let's get in on that.
I'm trying to hold on, let me remember how to do this. I'm gonna zoom in. So
Hold on a second. There you go.
there you go.
Tragic update about a woman.
You don't see me wear it often.
The woman who was declared brain
Right.
If you see me wearing this, though, you should be worried.
attacked and sexually assaulted in the
Can
canal.
you speak about the significance behind that watch, if you can?
Well, that's not a watch, that's a camera.
Rape and attempted murder. The charges could increase due to the victim's death.
What you're telling us is that you have a watch that's actually a camera where you're recording these crimes, and you have not turned that into the feds? Oh yeah, somebody call the Southern District of New York right now because we need that watch. If you really got these crimes recorded on your watch, we need that watch. Yep.
Trying to intimidate witnesses.
The question is, how many of those cameras do I have?
Prosecutor Nicole
And how many different variations do I have them?
Attorney Arthur.
You want to know what's awesome about technology?
Ahead of Weinstein's retrial.
Little hidden cameras like that,
Producer was
I'm going to be able to rig them up so I can go live.
assistant Miriam Haley.
You know what the sad part is? Jaguar tells so many lies that she probably forgot about this video. Trust me, she's going to be angry when she see this one.
During a news conference, Weinstein's attorney accused Haley of lying.
But a whole spy.
That video dropping him beating up Cassie. What was your first thought? Like, what'd you think? Like,
I was
damn,
triggered.
there you go.
I was triggered instantly.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Because I remember when that happened to me. Running out of that hotel room with a sheet. And he came out. And he grabbed me by my hair and he dragged me back. And
Wow.
he just hit the shit out of me until I stopped fighting. And then he had his way.
Whoa.
Like I told you guys before, Jag does these dramatic pauses when she's telling some kind of trauma story that she done made up on the spot. And that's literally what she's doing right now. Notice she did not say a name yet, but she will in a minute. Get ready.
Dead. And I'm going to collect what's owed to me in my own way. Y'all don't want nothing to do with that. Trust me. You don't want me to say that.
Ooh, yeah.
Not today.
Respect.
Yeah.
So let's talk.
Now let's bring Beyonce into the mix. DeHaven suggested that, as any wife would, Beyonce must have questions. Think about it. If someone from your spouse's past is making bold claims, wouldn't you want to know the truth? DeHaven painted a vivid picture of Beyonce sitting in her bathroom, staring at the mirror, questioning everything. And let's not forget her inner circle. In the first 12 minutes of the statement, someone like Kelly Rowland or other close friends would surely have nudged her saying, "Girl, have you seen this? What's going on?" It's hard to believe these conversations haven't taken place behind closed doors.
Are you surprised that Diddy did not get a bail? Like, he's in jail right now as we're speaking. I am surprised that Diddy didn't get a bail, and I think probably he was surprised that he didn't get a bail. And I think that I love how you went from Cube and then you're like, are you just sorry? Your transition game is crazy.
Oh, it's insane. I'm the best at this.
I'm surprised that Diddy didn't get a bail, but I don't think right now, based on what I know and based on what I see, I don't think, unless there's a real twist and turn to the plot, I don't think he's coming out of jail again. I don't think, I'm surprised he didn't get a bail, but once they kept him in jail, he ain't getting a bail.
Well, right, because there's witness tampering. He called one of the witnesses like 55 times in a day.
Since he's been in jail?
128 times. No, but before he went to jail, there was, because what had happened was Dawn Richard, who used to be part of Danity Kane, filed a lawsuit.
Oh, right.
And in the lawsuit, she mentioned her group mate, Kalina Harper, a bunch of 33 times. So Diddy called Kalina 128 times, and then Kalina wrote up a statement saying that I don't agree with all the stuff and I've never seen all the stuff that, Dawn mentioned. I never seen Diddy hit Cassie, whatever. But the fact that he called that many times shows witness tampering. And, basically that's what they're saying, that he's too dangerous to let out.
He's not getting out of jail. When I spoke to my friend who understands these things way better than me from experience, and he told me, he said, he probably was told, and his lawyers probably told 50-50. When you're puffy and you come in, I got $50 million bail, and you're used to things going your way by hook or crook, they're like, all right, well, at least they're gonna give me fucking bail.
Yeah.
And then they went back to bail hearing again, and they said no, he's not getting out.
3 times.
3 times.
3 times. He's going to sit in jail. They're saying the trial is going to be...
Yet, Beyonce has remained silent. That silence speaks volumes. Is it loyalty, denial, or maybe, as DeHaven implied, Jay-Z has simply told her to stay out of it? According to him, it's not uncommon for a man to shut down his wife's concerns with a stay off that street stuff attitude. But this isn't just about street stuff. It's their legacy, their image, and arguably their empire that's
May of 2025, but that's not going to happen. It's going to get pushed back. There's going to be more charges. There's going to be more witnesses. The civil lawsuits are wild. There was this new guy that popped up that basically said that Puffy face fucked him in the back of a Macy's. You heard this one?
I didn't hear about the face fucking.
Yes.
I didn't hear about the
face fucking lawsuit right now.
There's a face fucking lawsuit, right? So face fucking is the new baby oil.
I guess so.
Face fucking's an ill term, you just said. That's a wild term. Face fucking.
Face fucking. Yeah, this guy who worked for Echo at the time, I guess ran into Puffy in the stockroom of a Macy's right here, right down the street, the flagship store. Puffy had 3 security guards with him. And he basically made this guy drop to his knees and give him oral sex.
Damn.
With the 3 security guards watching.
Damn.
I'm sure they're looking at each other and go like, man, they don't pay me enough for this shit.
I'd be like, yo, man, fuck this shit, man. There's got to be another rapper I can work for. I'll work security at Madison Square Garden. This is too much, man. At what point is it? I know it's good, but this is crazy. We get the yachts and occasional, the second and third chick, but this is at a certain point, it's like, come on, man. I've had enough. Face fucking. You get me heating up the baby oil. This is. Come on, man. I'm just supposed to be like a security guard pushing people away, just fending off autograph seekers. This is